back to back to back, having abortions back to back to back. You fought pregnant a couple of times. I was like,
What?
In the official suspension order issued by the Michigan Unarmed Combat Commission, they said the conduct of Claressa M. Shields, a licensed professional.
Papoose is already going to dump Claressa because she ended her pregnancy without telling him. Thus, it looks like Remy's dreams are finally coming true. Claressa seems to have just gotten pregnant, but she went to the doctor and promptly ended the pregnancy. She has supposedly terminated a few pregnancies in the past, including the one she had with her former trainer, Tony Harrison. So it turns out that isn't the first time she's done this. According to her cruel ex-best friend Jada Davis, Claressa recently became pregnant with Pap, but she sent the child directly to heaven and didn't notify him until she was done. Because Pap won't have it, he intends to dump her, now exposing her in case you were curious. It all started a few days ago after Claressa and Danielle Perkins got into a fight, and she tested positive for marijuana. According to reports, they tested her saliva after the fight and found that, although knowing it was against the law, she had been consuming marijuana excessively prior to the altercation. During her interview on the Tamron Hall show, Claressa presented her version of events and rejected them, despite never having smoked marijuana on that day or in her life. She stated that she believed the reason she had evidence of it in her cyst was because she had unintentionally come into contact with marijuana users during the altercation.
Saliva, thinking nothing.
Nothing.
Usual standard business practice here.
Yes.
It comes back positive for what they describe as trace amounts of marijuana, which is banned by the Michigan Commission,
Yes.
that league. You say, and you've said it to our audience, you have never smoked marijuana before, ever.
No.
How does the test come back positive?
Well, after the fight, a lot of fans, well, one, the place reeked of marijuana. I have nothing against marijuana. If you smoke marijuana, great for you, cool. But the place reeked of marijuana. And then before I got to do the mouth swab, I was hugging and everybody was hugging and kissing me in Flint. Everybody felt like they're my cousin, sister, brother, friend.
You're the hero of Flint.
Yes, everybody was hugging and kissing me. And I know some boxers don't stop and greet the fans, but I'm not one of them. I hugged and kissed everybody back.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
right. And that is relevant because you did the urine test after that.
Yes.
And you posted the results of your urine test, the urine test that was submitted, which was negative for marijuana.
Yes.
And you captioned it, "I've always competed clean. I stand by that. I take my integrity seriously inside and outside the ring." I do want to point out to the audience, according to the Journal of Analytical Toxicology, urine tests are better for long-term detection, while saliva tests are better for detecting recent use. That said, another study in the Journal of Analytical Toxicology found that inhaling secondhand smoke is one reason a person can have a false positive swab.
Claressa's former best friend chose to come forward and provide some information about her, including her alleged demonic activities and the fact that she supposedly had multiple abortions for different males while all of this was happening and she was fighting for her career. Jada further asserted that despite Claressa's status as a juvenile, she was having sex with her old teacher. Jada claims that Claressa became pregnant by Tony Harrison on several occasions after she terminated multiple pregnancies for her coach without any safeguards. She also reportedly got a couple of diseases that cost thousands of dollars to cure, but she kept going to see him to have her cat stretched as soon as she was.
You kept having sex with him underage. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was some type of sickness with that. You think it's a joke. You keep getting pregnant back to back to back, having abortions back to back.
It also notes that Claressa fought while pregnant and followed a food restriction for days to control her weight during the fight. According to Jada, Hannah Gabriel was starving herself to conceal her weight gain while pregnant.
Fought pregnant a couple of times. I was like,
What? Whoa. Slide back, bro. Whoa. She fought pregnant?
Yeah, Hannah Gabriel.
Uppercut and down goes Shields.
Yeah, that's why she got dropped. Yeah. She ended up getting back up and winning a fight, but that's why she got dropped.
She was pregnant?
She was pregnant, and she didn't eat for 3 days straight prior to fight day.
Trying to make weight.
Trying to make weight, but you're pregnant.
My good.
Oh, girls do that. They do that. They do.
So girls fight all the time pregnant?
Yep.
Claressa went live to discuss how one of her old friends had contacted her to complain about her being unresponsive ever since she got well known in the profession, before Jada disclosed any of this alleged information, although Claressa did not identify her friend at the time. It is now widely accepted that Jada was the one she was referring to after the video that revealed her was released.
My friends was I guess she told me, since she haven't seen me for a while, that me and her aren't. She don't look at me as being her friend no more. But the last time I seen her and we got to eat, we was damn good friends, talking about all that personal shit. Now she's saying that since she haven't seen me and she haven't heard from me since December, I've been getting ready for a fight, promoting the movie, training, doing all this stuff, and she gonna tell me that now she don't think that me and her friends no more. That's why she felt the need to comment on some bullshit about me up on social media. And I said, okay, that's cool. I'm glad you let me know that you think that we're not friends, or that you felt that we're not friends no more because we haven't talked in however long you talking about. Man, I unfriend her ass on everything.
Worse for her, and it was clear that there was a strategy to bring her down. All of Claressa's claims that Jada had previously accused her of were false. She continues by claiming that Jada has several mental health problems, and that whenever she and other people argue, she frequently makes up absurd accusations about them. Claressa rushed to confront what Jada was saying about her because she knew that if she didn't, this issue would blow up.
It didn't, how our friendship didn't work out, or how stuff happened, whatever. But to that person who's saying that I jumped them and attacked them, and even as far as them things like rape and molestation and all this stuff, this is a message from that same person 1 year ago that I have not responded to. And she wrote me she sent this voice memo on Facebook last year around June, July. I never responded to it because I'm trying to keep her away from me. I don't want to talk to her. Everybody who comes around her, she spins the story and does this exact same thing. Accuse them of rape, accuse them of trying to do stuff to her, accuse them of hating her, disliking her, wanting to be her. And I know for a fact that this person has mental issues, schizophrenia, and she's bipolar. But this is the voice memo that she sent me a year ago. For her to say I did all these crazy things to her, this is what she sent me. And this when I knew she's obsessed.
I say all that to say, I've been having dreams about you. I've been having visions about your personal life. And I'm like, God, why are you telling me her business? This ain't none of my business. Please, just do what you need to do for your daughter. Because she does believe in you. Do what you need to do for her. I don't know why you let me know. I ain't want nothing to do with that. But I'm an intercessor, which means when I pray, I see visions. And I don't want to...
And that's why I'm going to say this. People, yes, she has a mental illness, but then she's using God. And that God showed her this, God showed her that. And she's on YouTube saying the same things about me, but making up lies. Using God to make up lies.
Claressa was trying to disprove the abortion allegations. Rather than convince us that Jada was crazy, instead of answering what Jada had actually stated, only made things worse for her without ever responding to Jada's accusations that she had an affair with her former instructor. She lied for over 20 minutes. According to one individual, you're not addressing the facts. Dude, she said anything to avoid being heard. Are those, remarked another voice. Charges whether that is true or not. The woman had a closer relationship with Claressa and didn't say anything that would implicate her. This Jada girl is crazy because she went straight back to Instagram Live with further accusations after Claressa sent her a stop after this live, calling Claressa a devil and saying that she had been threatening her family members to make her apologize.
like I said, I don't care about what you and your little legal team do. Not taking down no videos. I'm not saying allegedly. I'm not saying any of that. You're an evil person and you really need help. You're a demon at this point. Because for you to sit there and you're always trying to silence somebody, you smack the messenger to take the podcast down, whatever the case is. You're always trying to like silence somebody. You're very controlling. It's giving Jezebel, it's giving narcissist. That's just what you are. You're evil. So it's weird for you to sit there and do all of that, knowing what you did. Because let's be for real, if somebody really did not do anything, you wouldn't be telling my dad she can call me to apologize. But you're slow. So we already got that down pat. You're slow as all get out.
Claressa will be reluctant to have children is not surprising, despite the fact that many were taken aback by this. She has been expressing for some time that she has no desire to have children because of the trauma she endured with her parents if she ever had children. Claressa stated she had no plans to have any, as if it couldn't get any worse. There were even rumors that she was expecting Papoose's child. As with the supposed pregnancy she had with her former teacher, she disposed of it and told Paps after killing the child, possess them, she would have needed to do so with her hubby. But as everyone is aware, she is not Pap's spouse in actuality. Pap is still legally married to Remy and cannot wed Claretta until he signs the divorce papers. According to rumors, Remy has been putting off signing the divorce papers as a result. Claressa is now disputing the allegations that she severed Pap's relationship with him. Because she had aborted his child, she claims she is not pregnant and has never given birth. Just as she did when she and Pap started dating, but she promises to let us know if she does.
I never even went viral for shit like boxing, how I go viral for the shit that's been going on now. So, now that I'm getting to the nitty gritty, therefore, you guys, no, I am not pregnant. If I was pregnant, I would announce it to the whole world like I did when me and Papoose came out. I will let you guys know, okay? It would be our internet child, okay? I would expect all y'all to send me money and buy diapers and clothes, and I would do a live gender reveal, all that. We would all be together in this. So no, I am not pregnant, and when I find out that I am, I will let you guys know. Okay? So no, I'm not.
Remy was furious and seemed to wish the charges were accurate, so she could use them as an excuse to sneak back into Pap's life. Opinions were voiced as usual, including the assertion that the best friend had tried to spill Claressa's tea, but had instead seemed stern and jealous. Obtain a restraining order for her since I'd like to know your thoughts on Claressa reportedly becoming pregnant through a road, and whether you believe she genuinely prevented numerous pregnancies. As you can't be friends with everyone. These days, I adore you, but watch out as you become more prosperous. Weird people will begin to target you. Kindly leave your thoughts in the space provided below. And don't forget to click here to watch this additional disturbing video.